The Southeast Texas family and community is celebrating the 10-year anniversary of a bone marrow transplant for a boy from Mauriceville. Lorraine Shannon was diagnosed with leukemia when he was almost 2 years old. KFDM's Lorraine Huet reports they're spreading the word that donations save lives.
But we wanted to give him a fishing pole.
Lorraine Shannon is 12 and he loves to fish.
Fish, play the saxophone, and play video games.
Today he's the guest of honor at LifeShare Blood Centers. There's cake and punch to celebrate how far he's come in 10 years.
10 years ago today, Trace was in the hospital in Houston going through preparation for a bone marrow transplant.
You ready?
This is Trace when we profiled him 10 years ago. He was only 2 and doctors had just diagnosed him with leukemia. Trace was waiting for a marrow donor.
It's scary. I mean, no parent expects to hear that regarding their child, especially a child that's very small.
His mom looks at this old album and it puts her back in that place, that time.
Waiting for the donor, and because at that time, you know, the doctors, you know, they didn't want to guarantee anything, even that they find a match for Trace.
She wants to spread the message. Donating bone marrow saves lives.
And we just want to say thank you to anybody that came and stood in line and helped us, and to those that are helping others today. It is so, so very important. It really does save a life.
Be the Match is always looking for new donors.
They can actually come by LifeShare, has the kits here, or they could go online, bethematch.org, and there's a tab there where it says Join Now. They fill out the information, we'll mail them the swabs, and they mail them back.
Trace says he'd be happy to donate.
Because if somebody saved my life, I would like to save someone else's life.
He's here because of a community effort, because of God, and just great medicine, great people.
Celebrating 10 years of life.
Mr. Steve, he's Trace's donor.
And the gift that made it possible. In Beaumont, Lorraine Huet, KFDM 6 News.
Be the Match says the survival rate after receiving a transplant is increasing, but it also depends on age, diagnosis, and other factors. Today, if you average all of those factors, 60% survive for 5 years or more after a transplant.